Hey, my name is Samar, but I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, and any of those that you want to call me, you can. This will be an update for my That's So 2000s Project Pan. This is, I think, the 7th update, but I'll put something on the screen if that's incorrect. Before I get started with the update, just about the project, this was created by myself in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies, kids playing outside as always. And this is based on, as the name suggests, the 2000s, so 2000 through 2009, and I created 42 prompts. This is the second round. At first it was 32, and then I added 10 prompts that are all based on the 2000s that you randomize and pick items to pan based on those prompts. And yeah, it's been so fun. This is the second year that we're doing it. It's gonna end in April of 2024, and I'm so happy with this project. Stay tuned for more news, but I said in my last video that if this project does come back for next year, I'm open to suggestions for prompts. As of now, I've already created like 5 prompts. One I think people will be very, very happy about. We'll see what happens with it. But I also did watch, I went back and watched all of Maddie Lou's updates for this project, because I remember she had suggested, I cannot speak. She had suggested a prompt and I couldn't remember exactly what she said, so I literally went back and watched all of her videos until I found the prompt, or the topic that she wanted for a prompt, and then I did create a prompt out of it. I found it, and then I just watched the rest of the videos anyway because I was already watching them. So yeah, thank you, Maddie, for that suggestion. I have definitely taken it into consideration and I've done something with it. I hope you like what I did. So yeah, if this project comes back, if anyone has anything they would like to see, even not just for prompts, if you want to see any changes to the project, please let me know. I would be so happy to take everyone's feedback. But enough of that, I'll get into the update. Yes, I am wearing my MTV shirt finally, and my cats are roaming around my room. They would not have it any other way, so you might hear them wreaking havoc. And on the day you're seeing this, the Vikings are playing. They're playing the Bengals. So if I could get a skull Vikings from everyone, that would be great. I did my purple and gold Vikings eyeshadow. One of them comes from one of the palettes in this project. I was saving it specifically for this look. The purple is like black base, so it's kind of hard to tell. When you blend it out, it just turns black, but I'm very happy with the look, and I'll post a little picture of what it looks like. Oh, Rosie's about to jump on the bed. So speaking of the palettes, the 2 rollouts that I have for this update are both eyeshadow palettes. I'm disappointed because unfortunately I was not able to roll out that e.l.f. palette that I've been working on forever, but I'll get to that when I get to that prompt. So the eyeshadow palette that's been in the longest is for the prompt Sims. Here comes Rosie. Hi. Do you want to be in the video? No? She's shy. She's just smelling all of my items. I guess that's all she wanted to do. And she's sitting down. Okay, well, I'll have an audience member now. So anyway, this was for the prompt Sims. This is my Z palette. Sims is anything that you've customized, and at the time, this was the only thing that I really had that I had customized, since I picked all of these shades out. And this palette does look very different from the last time you saw it in my last update. And if you watched my eyeshadow declutter, you will know why, so I'll actually link that video down below. So anyway, I decluttered 2 of the shades that I was supposed to use, which was all of these, and then this one lid setting shade here. I have a boo-boo on my finger. So those 2 I didn't use, but everything else I have used by this update, so I have hit my goal. My goal was to use all of the shades in here, no pan left behind. These ones down here were not in here at the time, so I've done that. This is the purple that I'm wearing today with the gold. And if I can find some looks of like this and the other palette that I took pictures of, I will definitely post them on the screen. But a lot of them I've been pre-filming so much because I'm not going to be filming while I'm out of town. So I've been pre-filming a lot, and a lot of those looks will be in videos that you will see either at the very end of this year or the very beginning of next year. So I don't want to spoil the videos that I was doing. So you'll just have to trust me that I used all of these shades. But yeah, I really enjoyed using all of my singles. I don't know if I'll be picking up this palette on a regular. I'm just being completely honest. I do have plans for my eyeshadows, but mostly my palettes. I definitely will be using this, especially since I still have to use all of the new singles that I got from Terra Moons. But, and I did just buy a Super Shock. Kids are having fun on a Saturday. I did just buy a Super Shock to go with this shade specifically, because this is more of a sage rather than like murky olive green that I thought it was going to be. So I do have plans for this palette, definitely, but I don't know if I'll be hitting any pans in this Z palette anytime soon, just to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm really glad that I pulled this into this project and that I was able to use it before I left on my trip. My stomach keeps growling again. I have my lunch right here too. I always do this to myself. I make my lunch and then I film to like motivate me to film faster. So the next eyeshadow palette that I hit my goal on was for the prompt Cheetah Girls. I love the Cheetah Girls so much. It's probably my favorite prompt in the whole project. For that, I chose my Wild Child palette from Colourpop. This is the only thing that I have with animal print. It's like a giraffe print, as you can see, and I have used all of the shades in here. Here's what it's looking like now. So again, this one does look different from my update, and again, if you watch my eyeshadow declutter, you would know why. So at the time it was only missing this shade in the middle, Lashes, which was the pressed glitter that I decluttered a while ago. I swear the children are okay, I promise you. And I did use this shade, which is Grasslands, which was just a matte with a bunch of glitter in it, like half glitter, I'm talking. It wasn't just like those mattes that have like a little bit of shimmer particles in it. No, this was like 50-50 glitter and what is it called, pressed powder. So I ended up getting rid of that one, and you can see my declutter video for why I got rid of it, but I did use it along with every other shade in this palette. I did enjoy using this palette, so I'm glad it finally got put into this project. I had been saving it specifically for this prompt, so it went like a year untouched pretty much, but I do have mixed feelings on it. Even though I enjoyed using it, what I have left after decluttering those two shades is kind of just like two shimmers, a transition color, a like lid matte, and then 3 dark shades. So there's not much I can do with this palette anymore. That being said, I'm still going to use it and I have plans to use it next year, but it was a little bit disappointing. I feel like I'm just being a downer in this video. I'm very happy with these products, but I'm just being honest. So those were the 2 rollouts, and I will roll 2 prompts in at the end for those. Now on to another downer. This is the product that I did not hit my goal on. It's the it's for the prompt Oh Snap, which is something that snapped closed. This is the e.l.f. contour palette in the shade Deep Dark, but it's discontinued anyway. And mine looks very different from how I got it anyway, because I've been like doing a bunch of stuff with it. But anyway, I'm gonna cover the powder that's in a different project, so you can't see the spoiler. But here is the lack of progress. I swear, I tried so hard to hit pan. I don't know what's happening. The bronzer was so easy to hit pan in. And I even, okay, this is how crazy I went with the contour. The past few times I've used this, I contoured my jawline. I never do that. I don't feel the need to do it because I don't think it looks very good on me anyway, and I don't care about my jawline regardless. But I've been contouring my jawline. Today, while I was getting ready for this video, I have never contoured my cheekbones this hard, and it might not look like I did a lot, but that's because by the time I finished contouring my cheekbones, I looked so crazy that I took my face powder brush and I just like went over it until it looked normal again. It didn't look good. Still no pan though, so I started contouring my forehead. Listen, I only use bronzer on my forehead. I have never contoured my forehead, but I did it today. Still no pan. I contoured my nose. I have never ever thought of or even wanted to contour my nose, and I did it today. So if my nose is looking weird, that's why. And then I still didn't have pan, so I was like, I know I must be just like one use away from hitting pan. So I took my eyebrow brush, my neglected eyebrow brush, and I started to dig into this pan. If you can see like that dark spot there, that's where it was. I use this as a brow powder. It is way too warm to be my brow powder. I look so crazy, and I still didn't hit pan. So I like brushed it out a little bit, and then I put some other stuff in my brows to kind of like neutralize it a bit. But I feel like I should have pan. I feel like I deserve it, and I still don't. So you know what? I'm gonna keep going crazy with it. I'm gonna keep using it as I have, and by the time I leave for Minnesota, I'm gonna make sure I have a pan in there, because as soon as I come back, I'm filming my new pans in my collection video, and I'll be darned if this thing isn't in here. Okay, so now that the drama's over, here's my product for flip phone, which is anything in a compact, and that's my Essence, the blush. This is in the shade 10, Befitting. My goal was to wear off the imprint. I feel like so much calmer after I got that off my chest. My goal is to wear off the imprint, which clearly I haven't done yet, but that's okay. I was never gonna hit pan in this anyways, so I don't feel like a rush to hit this goal. I'm perfectly fine with it being in here until the end of the project, as long as I do hit my goal by the end of the project. Yeah, lid is still broken, sad, but I'm really enjoying it. It's just like the perfect blush to, if I'm in a rush, which I often am, I just like swirl, sorry my stomach's growling, I just swirl my blush brush in here and like slap it on my cheeks, and then I'm good to go. A nice beautiful subtle blush that I don't have to worry about while I'm in a rush. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I literally just got in the mail today, I ordered the other shade that's in the shade 70, Believing. It's like a more mauve tone one and slightly darker. I have yet to use it since I just got it, but I'm excited for that one. Hopefully the packaging doesn't break on that one, but I'm really liking these blushes. Last product is for the Prom High School Musical, which is something you've been using since high school, and I just realized I haven't marked it on the paper yet, so I don't know if I hit my goal for this month, but regardless, it's staying in the project because I chose my Milani Color Statement lipstick in the shade Teddy Bear. And because I have been using, not this tube, but I've been using this shade since high school, which was a long time ago. And my goal for this was just to keep using it until, or like keep using it so that every update I can make a new line marking on the piece of paper that I have. So I will post a picture of the paper with the line marking and everything on the screen so that you can see it. Hopefully I did hit my goal because I've been really trying with this lipstick. It's what I'm wearing now under another lip gloss, and I'm liking using it. Every time I'm wearing like a pink or purple or blue tone makeup look, this is a lipstick that I wear underneath some sort of gloss usually, and I'm enjoying using it again. So yeah, that'll just be in until the end of the project because my goal is to make a new mark every update. But now I'm looking at Rosie. They're both sleeping on my bed, and they're so cute when they're not wreaking havoc. Now for the roll-ins. I have, okay, Rosie was sitting on one of them. I have two here, of course, to replace the two that I'm rolling out. And the first prompt that I got was black eyed peas, and that is any black product or black packaging. So I chose to roll in my commodity perfume sample in the scent Milk. I've never tried this actually, so let's see what it smells like. Where's the thing? That's interesting. I'll pop the scent notes on the screen somewhere. It smells kind of good. I will bring this. It almost smells like marshmallows. I don't know what that is, but I will bring this with me on my trip as my scent. I do have a like body wash and body lotion set that I'm bringing with me that is scented, so I'll use that most days, but whenever I want something different or I want like an extra scent, I'll just use this. And it looks like a pretty big bottle for a perfume sample, so I'm sure it'll last me the 2 weeks that I'm gone if I'm not using it every day. The next prompt is something that I already had in the project for round 1, but I was putting in all of the prompts that I didn't hit my goal on last time at the finale. I think it was only 2. It was oh, it was actually the 2 that I just rolled in. It was Black Eyed Peas and Just Dance. So I guess I'm gonna do them now. But the prompt for that is something that you would only wear to a party or like a special event. And at the time when I got it, I rolled in a foundation sample or like deluxe sample, because I pretty much only wear liquid foundation when I'm either filming or I'm going to like a very special fancy event when I want like extra coverage. So I'm not going to roll in like a big foundation because everything that I have is completely full or doesn't match my skin tone, so I don't want to pan it. So I'm gonna roll in a foundation sample, and this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 16-Hour Full Coverage Foundation, and this has 5 different shades in it, so I'll figure out some way to use all of these. Probably I'll mix them together as like my actual foundation, and then I'll use some others as like contour and bronzer. We'll see what I do with this, but I think I'll be able to finish this by next update. I might be able to use all of them in one use, because this isn't like, these are the ones that have barely any product in them, so it probably would take me all of them to do a full face. But that's my update. Thank you so much for bearing with me with the children playing in the background. They're just having a good time on a weekend. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna eat my lunch even though it's like 4:30 p.m. Yeah, I will see you in my next update, but I hope everyone has happy holidays and a great new year. Until next time, bye.